So welcome. Today is June 13th, Thursday of 2024. And man, what a week it has been. It's been a hell of a week. Like it's been a week of a lot of movements, a lot of price action, a lot of momentum. We seen a lot of buys. Um, for those that took that trade this morning, who took this trade? Who took this trade? Who entered for this buy? I even called this out yesterday. For those that were at the workshop here in Phoenix, we did the markups, we did back testing, and then we did some analysis of what was going to happen this morning. And I called it out. I knew that gold was going to push up. I just had a feeling it was going to push up, and it did. For those that caught it, let me know. Let me know you guys caught the buy. If not, it's okay. If you miss it, you're not really missing out on anything. But I see Tony took it. Let's go. Drop some fire emojis in the chat for Tony. Who else? Let me know who else took it besides Tony. Drop some fire emojis in the chat because Tony, I got a text from him this morning and he was like, Coach, I'm in profits. He took a sniper entry. He took this buy. I believe he got in like at 2308, 23, around 2310. Because yesterday I called out either it was going to respect 2315 or 2310. And it did. Yeah. And it hit 2310 area, but then it broke below and it respected 2305 before news. Stop loss has to be like at 100 pips, so 2300 for this type of move, especially when you're trading news. You would have a stop loss of 100 pips, 80 to 100 pips at least 80 pips. If you're just trading if it's just a regular day, no news, if you're just trading New York Open, then keep it as 50 pips trading gold. 50 pips, a typical trading day, a typical session, you can use 50 pips. But if you're trading news, then your stop loss has to be 80 to 100 pips, at least 100 pips, 80 to 100. So that way, you have enough breathing room, you have enough room in case it wicks out on you. Okay. Now, this morning, we had PPI and we had unemployment claims, which caused price to move. Now, what resulted here? Okay, unemployment claims, 242,000 came out. Previous numbers of 229, and the numbers increased by what, 12,000? Okay, of people filed for unemployment in the previous week. So unemployment, the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. So it increased by over 12,000 people that filed for unemployment because it jumped from 229 to 242. And that resulted a negative news for the dollar. And it caused gold to push up. You see how, let me show you guys the DXY, the US dollar index. You see how it resulted a bearish candle, 5:30 local time, right here. You guys see this? When news hit 5:30, it was a liquidity sweep here. London sessions, we see buyers coming in, buyers, and then when news hit, boom, they got liquidated. When there's news, there's always a liquidity sweep happening. Look for liquidity sweep. They took out the buyers and pushed price down. And look how it reacted. When news hit, we saw this huge wick. It took out all these buyers. Now with the dollar, it resulted a bearish candle, and with gold, it resulted a bullish candle. You see that? You see how I did the opposite? Now I like to look at the DXY because the DXY can give me a double confirmation of where price is heading. So you got to do the opposite what the news are telling you. The news are giving you negative numbers, then you buy with gold. It's gonna in the charts, it's gonna be positive. It's gonna push up, just like how it happened this morning. It gave me negative. It gave me negative news here with the dollar. Okay, that's actually positive with gold because it gave me a bullish candle. You see this 530 drop. It gave me a bullish candle. Now it's taking all these sellers from yesterday. Yesterday we had after the Fed rate yesterday, we had this huge sellers came in to dominate the market after the news yesterday morning or yesterday. We had the Fed rate. It pushed price up. Not the Fed rate. We had, what was it? CPI. We had CPI yesterday morning. CPI was yesterday morning, which caused price to push up. And then when interest rate came out, it resulted in a bearish trend. It's pullback. And now with news this morning, here we are. It resulted a bullish candle, meaning that it's coming now to liquidate all these sellers. Just give me a moment here, guys. Somebody's trying to call me. Can you guys hear me still? Drop a 111 chat. You guys can hear me? Somebody tried calling me here. Okay. We have money here. Okay, all this is money from all these sellers. This is all money here. All money. We had 2305. That's where price respected. It gave me a support level at 2305 here. Let me read the comments. It's good. Okay, cool. I would wait for New York Open. We have 9 minutes left for New York Open. At this point, just go based on market structure and break and retest. I do see gold pushing up, and I've been calling out, buys on gold. I do see gold pushing up. This was CPI yesterday morning. This was the Fed rate here. And then we have unemployment PPI this morning here. Okay, let's go over this real quick. I want you guys to understand why is it so important to become aware of news? I want you guys to understand why news is so important and why news affect the market. And it leaves clues as well. It can leave clues. Let's go, Pablo. Congratulations. Okay, so CPI was yesterday. Okay. CPI was yesterday, and it came out negative. CPI came out negative because CPI was what? 3.3%. It went from 3.4 to 3.3, which caused the dollar to drop, and then gold to push up. And went down by 0.1%. For those that don't know what CPI is, go to forexfactory.com, read through this. I go over this on every call. Like, we start off with news, we see what's going on with if there's any events happening on that day. We look at that because whatever happens here, it can affect how price moves. It can affect the markets. Okay. So it's very important to become mindful of that, to understand that whatever happens here can affect what happens here. Okay. CPI is a consumer price index. This was yesterday morning. It dropped down by 0.1%. And this is what happened. 5:30, it pushed price up. This was news yesterday. It pushed price up. And then we had federal funds rate. They paused it at 5.5. So numbers remained the same. It did not change. So they maintained a target range of 5.25 to 5.5. This is the inflation. Okay, this is the interest rate of the economy right now. This is the interest rate. Okay, so we had that later yesterday, which was this bearish move here. The Feds paused the interest rate. That is no good news here. Okay. That actually resulted negative on gold. Okay, it's negative news because when you pause the target that their target is 2%, but they haven't even decreased. It hasn't even decreased the numbers. They haven't dropped the percentage. It remained the same at 5.25, 5.5%. So that's negative news. So that caused gold to push down. Okay, which happened here. It pushed down because we had a bullish move yesterday morning, and then when Fed rates hit, that caused price to push even further down. And then we had news this morning. Excuse me here. We had PPI this morning on unemployment claims, which caused price to push up. And we have it right here. See it? Right here. Now, where do you think price is heading now? Are we going to the upside? Do you see price trending up, or do you see price trending down? Let me know in the chat. Based on what you've seen so far, with price creating higher highs, you see price here. When you look in the past, you see how it's creating higher highs. When from yesterday news, it created a higher high. It broke above structure. Gold broke above structure. Before news yesterday, price was consolidating. And then it pushed up, creating a higher high, because this high is higher than this previous high. It created this higher high. And then after news yesterday, with the Fed rates and everything, it pushed price down. It went on a pullback, which is normal. Every time there's a big impulsive move like this, expect price to pull back. And that's exactly what it did. It pulled back and then respected 2305 area here, and then shot up. Because now it's looking like it's going to liquidate all these sellers from London session. Since the interest rate yesterday, since they announced the interest rate yesterday, we've been on a pullback. It has been trending down. Sellers came in to dominate. And now buyers are coming in to liquidate all these sellers. Now, do we see gold pushing up? Of course. I do see gold going to 2,500. And we also have news tomorrow. What's tomorrow? We have the prelim consumer sentiment. We also have later this morning, we have speeches, we have the 30-year bond auction, and then we have more news tomorrow morning, which I believe is going to cause price to push up. And I do see gold going to this 61.8 level, 2350. So I do see gold pushing up to 2350. And this is a retracement. It may pull back to a certain level, maybe back to 2320. It'll pull back to 2320 because we have some resistance here. Either 2320 or 2325. Because when you look left, we have price action. We have that. And boom. So throughout the day, just go based off market structure, break and retest. And I do see gold going to 2350. Why? Why 2350? Because we have an imbalance. Look left. What do we have here? We have an imbalance, as well as it's a 61.8 level. I took the Fibonacci from the high to low, and it gave me that 61.8 right at the imbalance here. See this? Price never came back up to fill this gap. This is an imbalance. Imbalance is meaning there's a gap in the market. Price never came up to refill this area, this gap, this area here. Okay. Every time there's a big move, put a big push down, price has to come back to retest or to fill this gap here. Okay. The market has to balance itself. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down, or what goes down must come up. So the market has to balance itself. Let's take this. So we have an imbalance here. And I do see price pushing up to this area here for potential retracement down, and then before the big push up to 2,500. Are you guys following along? You guys see the patterns? You guys see what I'm seeing? So we have New York open now. Be patient. Do not force a trade. Do not force a trade, please, guys. Make sure you guys have a stop loss and be patient. Follow the 8-step confirmation checklist I give you guys. So price broke above and then came back down to retest 2315. Now it's pushing up. I do see this as a confirmation candle here. This is a good sign for a buy. I do see price pushing up. This is a 15-minute candle. That's a really great bullish candle right there. Now, for those that want to enter for a buy, this is a good entry. I am bullish on gold. I am bullish on gold. You guys can enter. Can take it all the way to 2340 because we also have liquidity here. Stop loss 50 pips. 2310 can be your stop loss down here. This is a 1 to 5 risk to reward. For those that missed the 2315 entry, you guys can re-enter at 2320. You guys can either wait for the 45-minute mark for the next 15-minute candle that we have in 9 minutes. But this is a good, yeah, this is a good entry. You guys can enter now because we have this confirmation candle. At the 5 minutes, looking like it's going to form a bullish candle here. The 3 white shoulders, which is three bullish candles in a row. That may result there. You guys can either wait for the 45-minute mark for the next 15-minute candle. It may come back down to retest 2320. It may do something like this. Or it may come back down to retest the zone again for the buy up. All you gotta do is follow market structure. Every time when price breaks above a key level, it has to come back down to retest the same area. Okay. This morning we had gold push up right here. News. It broke above structure and it came back down to retest. It shot up, and now it came back down to this area, and then it shot up. And prior to news, you see how price was consolidating? Price was consolidating before news. We have liquidity here, we have money here, and price push up. You see that? Sells, consolidation, and then a liquidation. This is very typical whenever there's news happening. It leaves liquidity, it leaves money on the table, and then it builds liquidity. It does this consolidation, this short-term consolidation, and then boom, banks come in and they liquidate. They take out all these stop losses, all these sellers, and they stop them out. You guys see that? That's how you identify liquidity in the market. Like, ask yourself, where's the money? Where are all the sellers? Where are all the buyers? Where's the money? Where's the money? Where's the money? There's money here. There's money here. There's money up here. We have money up here. Okay, this is all money as well. This is money from all the sellers that came in, push price down. And where do you think price is heading? To the upside, because this is a target. And look what it's doing now. It's giving me a bullish candle. Now, this is your chance to enter. You can either wait for the next 5-minute candle or the next 15-minute. You guys can wait either for the next 15-minute candle to form before you take your entry at the 45-minute mark. Or the next 5-minute here. This is a bullish. There you go. Yeah, it's pushing price to the upside. This is a confirmation pattern here. So you're good to enter. You can either enter now or you can wait until it comes back and pulls back. But yeah, this is a confirmation here. This is going to push up. Yeah. You guys can wait in 5 minutes to enter because at the 15-minute, and it can give me another bullish candle. But you guys let me know if you guys caught that. And profits, let's go. Yeah, get that. So whenever there's a break of structure, expect a retest. So you see here how it broke structure, it broke above my zone, and then it came back down to retest the same area, this area here. So price push up, and then it came back down to retest, and now it's pushing up. Okay. You're safe to take a trade right now. Because I do see price pushing up. It may come back up to 2305. It may break above 2305 for the retest, or it may come back down to 2320, the retest. but price already retested this zone twice. Here, and then here. So wait for the pullback for like, if you guys want to catch this sniper entry again, wait for the pullback to 2320. And then pull back down to 2320. And when it gives you a bullish candle here, that's good to take. Or may come back down here, wait for the bullish candle. There. Whenever there's a big push up, expect a pullback. Expect a pullback. I would wait for 2 minutes. I'll wait for the next 15-minute candle to form. Price may pull back to my level here, the zone 2320 before the buy. $23.20, awesome. Make sure you guys have a stop loss. For those that got in at 23.16, 23.15 area, make sure you have a 50 pip stop loss. So your stop loss should be what, 23.10. 23.10, make sure it's a 50 pip stop loss. It can be anywhere between 40 to 50 pips. My sweet spot is 50 pips. You see how price is pulling back to 23.20. Wait for a bullish candle to form before you take your buy. We have about 30 seconds left on this 15-minute candle. I'll take my trades off the 5-minute, but I also like to look at the 15-minute for confirmation. If it results a bullish 15-minute candle, that's good. Now I want to see a bullish 5-minute candle to form here. We have 10 seconds left until our next 5-minute candle, and it's respecting 2320. It broke above structure. Now it's coming back to retest here. Now we just hit the 45-minute mark. You see here, it's pushing price down. So do not get in yet for the buy. Do not get in because it's resulting a bearish candle. So I will wait for my next zone here at 23.15 for a potential re-entry. Or this could probably be a fake out. Yes, getting me that wick right there. Let's see how price reacts here in this level, 2320. Will it push down even further? Will it push down here? Or would it wick and then reverse to the upside? We'll see. But it seems like price is pushing down. It seems like it's going to continue to push down to 23.15. Because that's a strong support level there. Because we have one touch here, 1, 2, and potentially we could see another touch here at 23.15 for another buy. So right now price is dancing with it. You see how there's a lot of price action in this area here. We have all this This price action here. Price touch here again. $50-minute candle. We have a bearish 50-minute candle. So yeah, it's definitely pushing price down to 23.15. Wait for a bullish candle to form at 23.15. Don't enter a buy right now because right now we're experiencing a pullback. You see how price shot up and then it's coming down. Shot up again and then it's coming down. So right now we're just experiencing a pullback. I'm in at 23.20. Make sure you guys have a stop loss. For those that got in at 23.20, make sure you have a stop loss at 23.15. It's look like if it hits your stop loss, it's okay. Just look for the second re-entry. I should have waited, or it would have been ideal to wait. I should have just waited for a bullish candle to form before I take any trades. Okay, this is where patience comes in. Just because it hit 23.20 doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna buy up. Like, wait for your confirmation before you take any trades. So you should have waited for the bullish candle to form, but it didn't give me that. It gave me a bearish candle. And now you see how it's retesting 23.15. I'll wait for a bullish candle to form here before I take any trades. Because right now I'm not going for a sell, or I'm not going for a buy, because it's giving me this pullback. It's giving me this bearish candle, because it may continue to the downside. I want to wait for a bullish candle to form here. You see how it's right now is we're testing this area here, 23.15. Will it respect the zone, or will it continue to the downside? Now price broke below 23.15. Let's be patient here. I want to see a bullish candle. I'm not seeing anything right now. We have 10 minutes until the new hour. So price right now, it's experiencing a pullback. I would wait for the next 15-minute candle. I wouldn't enter any trades right now. I would wait until I get a bullish 15-minute candle here before I take a buy. It may happen at the hour. So we have about 9 minutes? We have 9 minutes until the new hour. So that could push price up. Every hour, price tends to react. So every hour, every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, 45, every new hour, price tends to move. So please wait. For those that took a trade earlier, you guys can cancel it. You guys, or if it stopped you out, that's okay. Just look for a second re-entry. It's just part of the game. Sometimes we get in too early and, it doesn't go our way. I've had plenty of times where I got in way too soon and then it stopped me out, or I got in early. It just wasn't the right time. I didn't have my confirmation candles, you know what I'm saying? So like wait, I would wait until the new hour to see how price will react. Right now it's just pulling back. I'm not gonna enter for a buy when there's a bearish 15-minute candle going on, right? Because it could push price even further down. I'm not gonna get in the middle of a 15-minute candle on a 15-minute bearish candle. Does that make sense? There's a pullback coming. I want to wait for a bullish confirmation candle here to form before I take my buy. I'm not going to enter while this bearish candle is running. Does that make sense? Because it could potentially push price down even further. So I will wait. You see here at 2320, it never gave me a bullish candle. It resulted a bearish candle, so it broke below structure, 2320. So that's invalid. That's invalid. Okay. Now price came back down to retest 2315. Why? Because we have price action here. We had two touches here. That price came and broke above, came back down to retest, and then pushed price up. Came back down to retest, and then pushed price up. Now it's coming back down to retest again, and look what it's doing right now. It's just dancing in my zone, 2315. It hasn't broken below my structure. Yes, it gave me this wick. You see, it gave me this wick here, but it never broke below structure. Price is currently right here. It's in the middle of my zone. Will price break below? Maybe. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see whether price is going to break below or within my structure. And I want to wait for the next candle to form and be bullish. I want to see a bullish candle forming here for a confirmation for a buy, just like how it happened here. You see here, I want to see something like this happening. You see this? This is a good sign for a buy. Something like this. You see this? A bearish candle following a bullish candle. That's a confirmation. A bearish candle following a bullish candle. That's a confirmation. But here, it didn't give me that. You see here, it pushed price down. Never gave me a bullish candle. Now price broke below 2315, came back to my next zone, which is 2310. So an entry at 2315 is invalid. Let's delete that. 2315 is invalid. Why? Because it pushed price down. It broke below my structure. Now I'm going to wait for the next zone at 2310 to see how price will react. And we also have resistance here. See here, we have price action here. Came back, it pushed price up. Now it's coming back to retest the zone. Will it respect the zone and push price up? Maybe. We'll see. That's why we're waiting. Look right now, price is it's retesting the zone here at 2310. I want to see a bullish candle. We have the new hour coming up in 4 minutes. Let's see what price will do. Are you guys following along? Are you guys seeing this right now? I'm not forcing any trades. I'm showing you guys basic market structure right now. I'm showing you guys basic market structure. Josie, it's okay that you took that L. That L is a lesson. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. It's part of the game. It's part of the process. As long as you have a stop loss, you're winning. You're already winning because you're following your trading plan. 95% of traders, they fail. They don't use a stop loss. They treat it as gambling. So it's all lesson. Go back, journal about it, see what you could have done better. If you could have caught a better entry or could have been a little bit more patient. That L stands for lessons, not for losses. It's all lessons. Everything here is a lesson. What we do here, everything is a lesson. Okay? You look at everything as lessons, not as losses, because you're gonna expect a lot of lessons here. A lot of, this skill, it's not easy. It's not easy. What the challenging part is the mindset, is the discipline, the consistency, the patience. That is what's challenging. Okay. But trust me, all this chart work, all this, technicals is simple. All this
Hey,
is simple
Carlos.
to learn. Yeah.
Hey, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off. Can I just say something?
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah, all I was gonna say, just pretty much what I noticed, pretty much how you doing. Just wait for price to paint in the direction you wanted to see. I noticed that's what you're doing, just being patient. And I don't know if anybody's caught that, but I've been catching on just from watching you. You're pretty much waiting for price to do what you wanted to do.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with gold. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Yes, you do gotta be patient. Like you want to have your confirmations lined up, because I posted the 8-step confirmation checklist in the chat, by the way. Um, and for those that don't have it, I'll post it again. It's in the pinned messages. When you go to the Telegram channel, you click on the pinned messages at the top. It's good. I have the 8-step confirmation checklist that I follow. You don't have to follow all 8 steps, but as long as you guys have three to four out of that list, then it's a good solid trade. It's a good solid trade you can take. Right now, I'm waiting for my confirmation candle because it's respecting my zones. I'm following basic market structure, break and retest, especially when it comes down to gold. It respects these key levels, these prices, right? 23.10, 23.15, 23.20. So every $5, every $10, price tends to react. It respects these prices. It respects these whole numbers, right? Um, you see right now how price is reacting at this support level at 23.10. Why? Because we had a resistance here, okay, and then eventually price pushed up, broke above structure, okay. Now it's coming back down to retest this area. This is a basic break in the retest. But before I catch a buy, I want to see a bullish candle. I want to see some type of confirmation pattern happening here. Okay. Now this is a potential confirmation pattern. You see how it gave me this is more like a doji candle, and now it's following a bullish candle. Okay, I'm not going to take it right now. I'm going to take the buy right now. I'm going to wait for a next bullish candle. I want to wait for a new bullish candle before I take my buy, because we just hit the hour. We just hit the new hour. Okay, we could see price pushing up because you can use time as confirmation as well. Time is included in that confirmation checklist. You can use time as a confirmation because price tends to react at these times, like every new hour, every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And you guys can backtest this yourself. You guys can backtest these times, and for some reason, price tends to react. You see right now how it's reacting the zone. Boom, you could have got the buy there. But wait, I would want to wait for another for a new bullish candle to really confirm that buy. Let's look at the 15-minute. You see the 15-minute candle is giving me a bullish 15-minute candle. So yes, definitely waiting for your setup, being patient, just waiting for your confirmations to line up is so key. I would wait for the next candle to enter. 1, 2, 3. Wait for price to push down a little down before the buy up. I would want to wait for the next 5-minute candle to form, and I want to see a bullish 5-minute candle forming before I take the buy. So we have less than 2 minutes on this candle. 15-minute time frame is giving me a bullish 15-minute candle. Let's look at the 1 hour. It's giving me a 1 hour. The hour is a bullish candle. Okay. Yeah, that's a very strong zone there. It's a very strong support level. We have less than 30 seconds. The next candle. T just dropped the confirmation checklist in the chat. So for those that don't have it, definitely have that confirmation checklist down. We have 2 seconds there. We have the new 5-minute candle. You guys can either wait for the push down to 2310 again before the buy, or you guys can enter at the next break of structure, which is at 2315. Something like this, or it may come back down. Boom. I do want to see a bullish candle here. See, now it's pushing price down. The 15-minute, yeah. So you guys can also wait for the 15-minute mark. See, it's pushing price down to my level there. Yeah, sellers are dominating right now. Yeah, sellers are really dominating. It's looking like it's going to take out this liquidity here. Yeah, the 1 hour is a bearish candle. Let's wait. We still have 7 minutes on this 15-minute candle. This is where patience comes in, guys. This is really testing my patience. I wouldn't take any trades right now. Sellers are really dominating right now. Let's wait for the next level. Yeah, it's really testing my patience right now. I'm not forcing any trades. It hasn't respected right now. It just broke below 2310. It broke below structure. So it's a no-go for that buy. Just wait. Now it's looking like it's coming down to 2305. There is liquidity here. There is money here. So this could be a target. See money there. It could respect the zone here, 2305. I'm not forcing any trades, guys. Like, I'm not forcing you guys to take any trades or anything. I don't want to force it. You know, that's not the proper intentions. I'm being very patient right now because sellers are coming in. 605. You see how wick 2305 area? Yeah, that's a good sign. Now I see a bullish candle here. Price results a bullish candle at this zone. Okay, that's a good buy. That's a good entry for a buy. Buy forming, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm still bullish on gold. I'm bullish on gold. Gold is gonna hit the 2500. I'm still bullish on gold. I feel like right now it's setting up for that big push up. It's looking for that support level, like where it's gonna support before the big push up. Could it be 2305? Maybe. Could it be 2300? Maybe. You see, price is going to push down to a certain support level where it's going to sustain it, and then eventually it's going to shoot up. You see, because we have price action here, we have price action here, we have price action here. You see how respected these levels, these zones. That's how you want to go based off market structure. That's basic. This is basic market structure, guys. You gotta follow where price, what happened in the past. You gotta look left to be right. Look left to be right. So right now we're at 2305 area. We're here. Price is here. When you look left, let's go back to the left. Look what happened here. Look what happened here. This was my trade from, when was this? Tuesday? Tuesday, I caught this buy. Now it's back to my entry. Well, not my entry, but below my entry where I took the trade last time on Tuesday. Now it's testing that area. You see my trade on Tuesday for that buy. Look what happened. Boom. News shot up, hit my TPs. Boom. And now it's coming back down to retest that same area. Now price came back down to that area. Now it's retesting. Would it stay above my 2305 zone, or will it break below 2305? Will it break below structure? Will it break below and go to the next zone at 2300 before that buy? Or will it just stay above 2305 and then push up? That's why I want to be patient and wait for any confirmation patterns, any confirmation candlestick patterns before I take a trade. So we have less than 2 minutes on this 15-minute candle before my new one. Right now, its price is staying within my zone at 2305. So that 2315 entry, 2310 is invalid. Why? Because it resulted in this bearish move. And then it gave me a bullish confirmation candle. That's why I'm waiting for that to happen. But I do appreciate you guys for still being on here strong with me. All 26 of you guys, I do appreciate you guys. Are you guys getting some value? Drop a 5 emojis in the chat box if you guys are getting some value. Today is more like teaching, more like patience, like going over basic market structure. This is how I study. This is how you gotta study. With like trading can be boring, you know. You just got it's a lot of patience, a lot of waiting, looking at price, how it's reacting. You see, like this is what I do. Like this is how I study. The way I'm teaching you guys, this is how I study. Sometimes I talk to myself, like I'm teaching myself. I talk to myself, and I'm also learning at the same time. When I'm teaching you guys, I'm learning, I'm learning something new. Like I learn on these calls with you guys. I'm learning with you guys when I'm teaching. Why are you discouraged today, Sarah? What's wrong? Let me know. What's going on? Don't be Sarah. Some days are just observation days. Yeah. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. Think about that. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. I would rather miss out on a $100 move or 150 pip move than losing 100 pips, 150 pips. Right? I would rather wait and miss out on a 100 pip move or 150 pip move rather than losing 100 pips without the proper analysis, without the proper confirmations. I'd rather wait and I'd rather miss out on the entry or on a trade that I didn't go in because I was, being patient or getting my confirmation down, following my trading plan. I'd rather miss out on that opportunity than losing on a trade that I didn't follow my trading plan. Does that make sense? It's all perspective. I had a trade that set up and went right up to my TP, but didn't trigger, and then it hit me right back up. Took a loss. That's okay. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. In that case, you could have caught some partials. Write this down. When you're above 15 pips, 30 pips in profit, when your trade is more than when it's above your trade, when it's above 15 pips or more, move your stop loss to break even. Write that down. Move your stop loss to break even when you're above 15 pips or more. When you're more than 50 pips, move your stop loss to break even. So that way it's a risk-free trade and you're not losing anything at all. When you're above 15 or more, always move your stop loss to break even. And also it's good to set up alarms so that way you can notify you. Okay, so you see how price resulted a bullish move. Now this is a confirmation for a buy. You guys can take a buy now. Sheesh. It happened when I was talking. But yeah, this is a good setup here. You guys can take the entry, make sure you have a stop loss. 2300 can be your stop loss. For those that took it at 2305 area, make sure you have a stop loss at 2300. TP1 can be 2310, TP2 2315, TP3 2320. Boom, boom, right there. And just manage it throughout the day. I do see this going up. For those that missed out, just wait for the next entry at 2310. It could break structure, 2310, caught it there, and then boom. Just follow basic market structure. Yeah, this is a very strong support level. 15-minute candle, it's giving me a bullish 15-minute candle. That's a good sign. So yeah, guys, this is a potential buy setup. Yes, 15 pips or more, move your stop loss to break even. But yeah, guys, it's part of the game. Sarah is just part of the process. Don't feel discouraged. You know, just follow your trading plan. As long as you have a stop loss set up, you're already winning the trade. Don't feel like you're missing out or anything. Like, don't let today define your future, because there's always another opportunity. And yeah, you're gonna make that back plus more. Okay, guys. So this is an active buy. This buy is active. For those that got in, let me know. Let me know if you guys got in. Manage your trade. Make sure you have a stop loss. Held one position from initial entry. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, guys, this buy is active. It hit 2305. Now it's pushing up. You see that? It hit 2310, which is TP1, TP2, 2315, TP3, 2320. If you guys want to go more savage, you can hold the trade to 2325. Tongue twister there. 2325. This is a 1 to 4 risk to reward, because we also have money here. This is all liquidity here. So this could be a target. Yeah. 15 minutes giving me a bullish candle. But yeah, this is an active buy trade here. For those that want to take it, make sure you're using a stop loss. This is an active buy trade. So let me know if you guys got in. You guys can take the re-entry at 2310. Right now it's at that 2310 area. So awesome, awesome. So let me know in the chat if you guys got some value. I'm gonna end it here. Okay. I appreciate you guys for hopping on this morning, and continue to study, continue to show up. continue to, really putting in the work and the time to really learn this skill. It's going to take time, of course. It's going to take patience. It's going to take a lot of days of, of sacrifice, of work, of really training your eyes and really training yourself and mastering the skill, and just be patient with yourself, trust the process. I know we hear it a lot, we hear it every day, but it's a good reminder. It's good to remind yourself about this because we tend to get lost, and tend to get lost in the work and the hustle and the grind, but be proud of yourself of how far you've come. Who are you when you first started? Right? You're probably a different person now. Ever since you started this skill, ever since you started this journey. I'm a completely different person. I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm a completely different person now. And I'm proud of that. Be proud of your progress, of that small progress. Be proud of your growth. Give yourself credit, give yourself grace. Okay? Because you're actually trying, you're actually learning the skill. You're taking action, you're putting in the effort, you're putting in the time. Give yourself some credit. That's a win. Don't feel like you're missing out. Don't feel like you're behind. Don't feel like you have so much to do. Like, we're all dealing with things, and I'm still figuring out. I'm figuring things out with you guys. I don't got everything down. I'm still learning. I still gotta show up. You know, I get to show up on these calls and show you guys this. Okay, so I'm here with you guys. We're doing this together. We're doing this together, family. And it took me quite a while to really understand this, to really get it clicked. Like the support and resistance, it took me like almost 90 days when I first started to get to support and resistance. That concept itself, it took me almost 90 days to get it down. Like actually over 90, no, it's been more than 90 days. It's been more than 90 days actually to get that concept down, that support and resistance. I never knew what it was. Like I had trouble marking up my support resistance zones. Like, I just couldn't see it. I'm like, how do you guys see that? Like what's support, what's resistance? Like it took me time to really get that down. But now I get to mark it up and no problem. You know? Yeah, so it takes time. It just takes time. You just gotta show up. Just don't give up. That's it. Just don't give up. I'm not even down in the closet space. I work with the chart work. Awesome. But yeah, guys, this is a potential setup here. For those that took it, you're over 50 plus pips in profit. The re-entry could be at 2310. 2310 could be your re-entry. If you guys missed out on the initial entry at 2305, wait for the pullback. Price to come back down before the buy up. You can take it for a re-entry there. Or it could push price down back to this area here. And then you guys can catch the re-entry there. Right? This game is all about probabilities. So these are two different ways you guys can take it. Just wait for the bullish candle. When you guys see the bullish candle forming, take it. Bullish here, take it. Okay. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for being on. Let me know in the chat. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. You guys got some value. I appreciate you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Study more than you trade. Go out there and make it happen. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's run it up. I love you guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow morning. See you guys tomorrow morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.